What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and today I am going to be getting my shade to 200. It will be the final 200 before I, step up and start on other characters, to get to like 141 or so. But I have a gun now. Funny thing is, I went to the 14th anniversary shop and bought myself a weapon. I'm pretty sure the weapon itself is permanent, just the stats, 3 attack, some pretty nice stuff. But what my plan is here is that I'm going to be training at Omega Sector, the non-Star Force maps. I'm going to get to around 175, 176 or so. And then after that, I'm going to be moving on to Frozen Link. And then after I finish Frozen Link, I'm going to be going to Twilight Perryon. Probably going to be training at Forsaken Excavation Site 4. I was at 2 with my Pink Bean because the Pink Bean has a summon skill that pretty much hits all fucking platforms, so it's pretty ridiculous. This is the map I plan on training at, but damn, this guy's weak as fuck. We are going to be training at this map right here. Stage 8 Burning. Last time I tested it, it was the better map for me at least. I want to go ahead and see if I'm able to. So yeah, it appears that I am able to hit all the platforms, even from the bottom. So this map is gonna be really good for shade. So I am looking forward to training here, because I know I can't really deal with Star Force and whatnot. I did stay at this map on my Kaiser until level 180. I just didn't really get any footage of it because I streamed it, and usually when I stream, after a certain while, the footage is completely gone, so I don't have it anymore. But this is pretty much gonna be where I'm gonna train. Let's actually use the. I'm not gonna get the rune yet, but let's actually use the hyper skill. That's not the hyper skill, but I'm getting some galaxy stars from it. Perhaps I clicked the wrong button. We'll go ahead and do this then. And this skill is ridiculous, man. It has like a 2-minute cooldown as well. It just took out 2 waves of mobs. This map is a blessing for shades, man. AKA Ubo and KEMS, but I don't give a fuck. I'm about to destroy everything. Here we go. So now I'm pretty much just getting ready for Frozen Link. I'm done with Omega Sector. Next, once I get out of Frozen Link, I should be high enough level to go to Feature Perryon. Probably either at Stumps or Fest 4, depending on what my level of damage will be around that time. But this will be my second to last time at Frozen Link, unless I get to 200 today, which is highly unlikely. So, the next day, I might get to 200. Well, I will get to 200 the next day. Probably aiming for like 190 before I had to, stop training for that day or so. But I do have everything ready and set up. Got the 2x coupons from Union, Monster Park potions and wealth potions, and I did learn alchemy, as you can see right here. So I'm, pretty, set in stone, good to go, as far as that goes. So I just need to buff up, hurry to Frozen Link, get started, and just start training. And since I am level 176, I can summon the aliens at level 180 and get the bonus EXP from them. I am concerned on how much damage I'll be doing to them, but I think, with my current range, without the buffs, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I don't know, only time will tell. Figure it out. I only battle statted the second half of the grind, but hey, 545,000 experience per second. That's honestly good as hell. So without further ado, now that I am 180, almost 181, didn't really hit it, I'm going to go ahead and go to feature perryon. Now before I recorded this clip, I did go to a couple maps. I went to Fest 4, well, you know I'm at Fest 4 right now, and I went to Fest 2, and I went to another map that I can't really think of the name of right now, because I don't really see anybody train there except for, you know, Korean, so I decided to go ahead and test it out. I believe it was this map right here. It was either this one or this one, I completely forgot, but either way, that was actually the second best map. The worst one was actually Fest 2. Fest 2 didn't really stand out as well, but Fest 4 was the best map, even at 180, and I like it a lot better because, you know, I've trained here a lot of times. I'm eventually gonna grow into it, and you know it's gonna be some good stuff like that. So I will be staying at Fest 4 until 200. So I'm gonna be here for quite a while actually. But yeah, it's time to get to work. The final hunting, training, you know, training character to 200 for the time being. I'm looking forward to get this done, and I want it done as soon as possible.
Smoke. Smoke.
I live the life I deserve. Bless. Fuck a vacay, I feel better at work. I mean whatever it's worth. I give whatever I'm worth. For my niggas who gon' go to hell and back. For me, I'ma give them heaven on earth for a hell of a check. Yeah, whichever come first. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons on lessons. I treat the beat like it's a reverend. I tell the truth like Father, forgive me. These are all my confessions, man. This wasn't luck, it was destined. I done lost homies who been with me since Ed and Eddie, who flip like confetti. And then when you back, they back to call you dog. That shit can get petty. Bitch, don't get no dap to me, nigga. Funny thing about talking behind my back is that it just keep coming back to me, nigga. Was off for a sec, now it's back to me, nigga. You mad at me? This ain't what I want, man. This what it had to be. This is that late night working after 3, man. This is why my old girl was mad at me. This why I'm your majesty, man. The click is the tightest, the pussy the tightest, the drinks are the coldest, the future the brightest, the feet not divided, the love is divided, and I just gotta thank God that we got it. Bless. I don't know what I would do without a crew. Look like we robbed a bank, but all we make is deposits. Your profit with profit, oh God.
I ain't gon' say that we back or nothing, cause that implies that we're back from something. If we're back from something, it's some checks you owe us. I expect that payment, nothing less or over. I don't need them favors that you asked me for. I could give 2 fucks about where the Grammys go. I just gave out Grammys on my Instagram. Them OVO boys a business, man. It is what it is. Trust me, you get what you give. Yeah. You gotta come to my side and see how we live. Yeah. I cannot see heaven being much better than this. Yeah. Blessings on blessings for me and my niggas from the 6. Look at what we did. Yeah.
That closes the book as the final level 200 for a while. I have a lot of work to do in my Dark Knight, so you know I'm gonna put this series on a little hiatus. But before I do that, I also need to get the Master Union, work on a whole bunch of other meals to get the 6K, and then make it the Master Union 2. And then once I'm at Master Union 2, the whole board is mine. It's gonna be great. Now, let's talk about Shade for a second. Also, I couldn't have done this without the help of Biggie. Biggie is me. This is my HS meal, my brand new HS meal that I have on KMS now, so you know it's really nice. Unfortunately, it's only level 140, and the drop buff on KMS is level 189. I'll eventually train it to 189 one day, but I don't really feel like doing that anytime soon. I don't even want to have that on my mind right now. Let me just have it as an EXP mule and let that just be that. But yeah, let's talk about Shade real quick. Also, courtesy of Krylon EMS for helping me with the account. You know, without him, I wouldn't really have a HS or anything. Anyway, let's talk about Shade. Shade. It was pretty nice at the start. And by the start, I mean a little earlier for job. But as you know, train a little bit more. Did you guys notice how in the leveling clips I was training at like a whole bunch of different areas? Like I said, I would say at Fest 4. I said, you know, instead I was leveling up at Fest 4, Fest 2, and Frozen Link. The reason being is because this was taking place on several different days, because I could not level this piece of filthy shit at once. Although I did kind of, you know, rush it towards the end. But Shade, oh man. As you know, a little bit after I got the hyper, that's when I started to hate the class even more. That's why I've always had a little grudge against this class since its release, and I knew there was a reason why. I just didn't really know myself. I'm like, Shade, nah, it looks lame. Although I haven't really tried it before, I just judged it by its looks. But now that I've actually played it, that I've actually hit level 200, I'm going to say it right now for sure that Shade is by far the worst class I have ever trained. You guys were saying all that shit about Nightwalker. Nightwalker, this is bad. Nightwalker, you know that. You know, I've pretty much had the same exact, you know, training routine of the Nightwalker with Frozen Lake and all that. But okay, maybe the Shade was slightly weaker, but Shade is weak in general. So with weaker gear, that probably made it even worse on me. Shade is so disgusting, so filthy. I can't even bother to talk about how ugly this class is. I don't like it. I'm sorry if I offended some Shade mains out there. This class, I hate it. It's just not for me, man. But it has the most important character card in the game, which I am going to have to leave in order to show you guys the Union board. Although I did level a few more classes here and there, so the level's not going to be exactly at 5,500. It's going to be a little bit higher than that. I think it's going to be like 5,533 or something. But yeah, let me go ahead and open up the board. But I'd say it was worth it, leveling up this dreaded ass class to be able to, yup, it's exactly what I thought it'd be. But leveling up this dreaded ass class, there's my piece right there, in order to get the 5% critical damage. It's finally there. And then this whole time it was at 2%, so I basically got a 3% boost from all that. Bless. Bless. Let that be that. Next time, this veteran union, the rank, we bring that up. And then we're going to be leveling a lot of mules to 141 in order to reach 6K. And then that's going to be that.